This video is going to be on how to add additional fixtures and patch them into the DMX chain. As I stated before, all the pages are all the individual fixture groups. And when we patch in something new, we're going to be creating a new page. So what we'll do is it'll probably typically be on controller, but you're going to go ahead up here and click page. And then you're going to go to new page. And then this is the scan library. Has a bunch of different lighting brands, a bunch of different lighting fixtures. If you ever run into an issue where you have a light where the brand isn't listed or the fixture isn't listed under the brand, we can contact them and have a patch wrote for it, and then I can update the software for you. So you said you were going to add a profile panel, so let's just scroll down to American DJ. Click here, and we will scroll down until we see profile panel RGBA. Let's see. Somewhere. I have profile panel RGBA. The different modes here are dependent on what mode you have the fixture itself set on at the fixture. The first one here is obviously 4-channel mode. Then it has a 7-channel, a 9-channel, and a 32-channel. 32 seems a little unreasonable. We'll go with 9-channel here. So then we will hit next. Then it's going to bring up the current patch that you currently have for this show. I'm showing, this is Heartbreaker show, so it should look just like this. Up here at the top, you'll see you can choose between multiple different universes. If you're adding it to Universe 2, you would click here and patch it accordingly. If we're adding it to Universe 1, we'll click here. So let's just say we're adding it to Universe 1, and it's going to ask you how many you're going to want to patch, the number of fixtures, and where their starting point is going to be. In this case, I guess 66 is right here, so it has an available 9 channels here that we could put it. So let's just assume we're going to put it there, and if you're only going to put one, you go ahead and patch it. And then you can see it pops up here. If, for instance, this is, if you wanted to patch multiple of them, it could patch and it would fill in the gaps, or you could start at an area that's open down here in the 300s, and then it would patch them in sequence, so it was easier to address. But let's just assume that's where we're going to patch it, at channel 86. No, 66. I think that's what it says. Yeah, 66. And then once we're done with that, we're going to hit next. And this is just asking you certain things about that you want included on your control list, the dimmer, the strobe, color mixing, all that stuff. You can eliminate them if you don't want them, but you probably do want them. And we're going to go to next. This is pretty much for moving heads only, with the exception of this rainbow effect. So this is, you can add these movements, but there are no movements since these are just for moving heads. We're going to hit next. Here you can name it, or you can always change the name later. Let's say you wanted to call this like main stage entry panel or something like that, or blah blah blah, whatever. Come on. Computer needs to be restart. And again. Entry panel. Okay, once you've chosen a name for it, just go ahead and hit finish. It's going to create the page. And then over here, you'll be able to see it's going to open automatically. So it is this one right here, this page that just was added. And then you can go through and you can build your preset buttons like I had shown you in a previous video. And then it should be added towards the bottom of this list. Main stage, might be all the way at the bottom. Yeah, there it is, main stage entry panel. And then if you don't want to look at it, you can eliminate it there. And if you want to bring it back up, you can bring it back up here. Hope that's helpful.